Imagine trying to lead people who don't acknowledge you. You can't. When I tell my kids to drink water, it's not a suggestion, it's a command. When I tell them to go to sleep, it's not a suggestion, it's a command. I know what's best for them, and they certainly don't. It's fascinated me that when we were children, we heard an adult speak to us. And for the most part, even if I didn't like it, we heard it as a command. We didn't hear it as a suggestion. A lot of times, it was oddly comforting to be told what to do as children. Like when a teacher told us where to walk so we can go to the restroom. It was a command and we followed it because we didn't know where the restroom was. When a coach would tell us what to do, we just did it. We may not have wanted to, but we understood and heard it as a command. Even my 1-year-old understands that when I tell her something, I'm not just suggesting it, I'm commanding her to do it. Of course, when we got older, we were able to learn quicker and eventually gained enough knowledge and a little bit of understanding enough to feel independent from commands, to feel as though we don't need them anymore. And eventually, as adults, we stop being the child who could easily accept and receive commands, and we transition to instead hearing suggestions. And there's nothing wrong with that in and of itself, but that's the danger. See, compared to God, we are always children, but yet we might do the same thing to Him. But when we do that with God, we make a big mistake to think that what God tells us is a mere suggestion. Now, if that's all we give Him, the ear of an adult, then all He will offer are suggestions. But He wants to lead us, guide us, command us to the right way. He wants to make us to lie down in the greenest of pastures. He wants to lead us to those still waters where our soul and mind, our very heart, can be at rest with His ways. He wants to take care of us. But He can't do that if all we hear with our adult ears are suggestions. We'll end up leading our own lives and building for ourselves houses on sand without any foundation. We need to never forget that we are children before God. And like children, finding great comfort in having our Father command us to what is best and what is right. Eat your veggies. Look for cars before crossing the street. Put your life jacket on. Wear a helmet when you ride your bike. Don't give up. Keep trying. Give it your all. Give it your 100%. Go this way. Don't go that way. See, God wants to lead us, guide us. He doesn't want us to learn on our own understanding and learn the hard way. He wants us to acknowledge Him in all we do so that He can choose the path we walk down. But we have to forsake those adult ears we've grown too fond of. Those adult ears we've placed far too much security in because it's maybe kept us safe from some foolish advice from others or from getting hurt from others. But we aren't meant to look to others. We were meant to look to God alone. Where to turn, which direction to go, what doors to open and which doors to leave behind. He wants to be the one who says how we go about each day. But the only way we will be able to have God at the helm of our ship, truly leading our life, the only way that's possible is to rediscover the ears of a child we once had that trust and obey and follow commands. God is worthy of those ears, and He is the only one to be trusted with them. Take some time right now and bring that to God, this message of childlike ears. And let's ask Him together, God, help me to have ears like a child that trust and obey You, that hear the things that You tell me, not as suggestions, but as commands.